Now from the banks of the Ohio River, we welcome you to Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New York Giants and the Cincinnati Bengals. The way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and a couple. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Quick throw, taken in. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. We'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. Now a handoff, running right. Strong running there. Inside the 30. On the move with a gain of 9. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And I don't think he got there. Wrapped up the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at third down. Throwing. Dart. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up the first down.
Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal. A run on first and goal. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The third quarter begins with a run. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nope.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
It might have taken longer than they would have liked, but that's the first sack of the game, and it came at the perfect time. This defense desperately has to get off the field, and that play gets them a lot closer to doing so.
Going up top. That's caught. And he's going to take this one all the way. 79 yards. Touchdown, Giants. Here's Dart on first and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
On play action, it is Dart. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Throwing right, it's taken in. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Gain of 9 yards. First down, New York.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. That's good for a Giants first down.
And the Giants first down.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another first down.
New York.
On first and 10, here is Dart. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, New York. That his second touchdown now here. So a road win here for the Giants. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching.
Hi everyone, Scott Hansen with you, and this is the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Lots to get to this week. We start in Cincinnati. The Bengals at home to take on the New York Giants. And this is the Giants wideout. It's fired deep downfield. He's right there to secure it. 79 yards for the score. The Giants come away with a victory. They win by 6. From there, why don't we go to Cleveland? Let's check in on the Browns. They're hosting the Philadelphia Eagles. And this is the Browns wideout. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. Make it a 70-yard touchdown grab. The Browns wind up winning this one in front of a home crowd to begin the new season. Lastly, let's go to Nashville. It's the Titans taking on the Indianapolis Colts. And this is the Colts quarterback. He connects on the touchdown pass 18 yards away. The Colts move to 1-0. They get the victory in the season opener. That'll do it for us. Until next week, Scott Hansen in Orlando, good night from all of us at EA Sports.
We're across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, boy, what a matchup. 2 NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the New York Giants. On the visiting sideline, their head coach, His guys got the season started on a high note, a home victory in the opener. On the other side, Giants head coach Brian Daboll. His guys also winners in week 1, so a couple of 1-0 teams ready to get... Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
At the 28-yard line.
From the gun, here's Dart. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
And 12 yards to go.
Throwing his Dart. He'll try and do this himself. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked it and ran, but he's still short of the marker at its 4th. Here's Dart. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 21-yard line.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
To throw now, Dart. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. To throw is Dart. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. 9th play now, this long opening drive. Can they cash it in on 3rd and goal? They'll try to throw for it with Dart. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Giants get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. A long opening drive and a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you hit them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there.
Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them.
The numbers for him from a week ago, 13 carries, 83 yards, and a touchdown.
And those numbers have both he and his blockers motivated this week. They saw that yardage total climbing, but stopped short of 100. Every one of them has to be driven this week to help him reach the century mark.
43-yard line.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready to roll for the 2nd quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Play fake, and here's Dart. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And it is caught at the 10-yard line. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. From the 43, here's a second down and 9. Throwing, dart. Over the middle, complete. That's low. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 39.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Looking to throw, dart. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Incomplete. Brings up second and 10.
Dart. And he comes back with one complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 21. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. He juked him. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. A great effort there. His second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Well, this offensive unit, they were solid in the opening week victory, and now they are looking just as sharp here in week 2.
And that's exactly what you want, too, because you want to get better each and every week and really ramp up as the season goes on. I know it's still early in the season and a lot can happen, but this offense, they look like they're going to be fun to watch each and every time out.
Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. To throw, dart. And that nearly the pick that they needed. We are in the 4th and final quarter as the offense will have the football starting this drive 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 70 yards rushing for him now to this point. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock. And this is second and less than a yard. And he will find his man on the outside. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. A play fake, and now it's dart. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
They'll fake the give. Now it's dart. I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short. Well, you really can't ask for much more than what we just had here. Not only a close game that went down to the wire, Charles, but a clean one, too. No turnovers in this contest.
And I think you're exactly right about that. To me, this is just a pair of offenses trying to find the slightest bit of separation from each other. And they were both hoping that the other side would make the big mistake first.
Hi, everyone. Scott Hansen with you, and this is the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Plenty of action to get to. We'll begin at MetLife Stadium. The Giants at home to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. And this is the Giants running back. He's going to find some open space, and he's gone. From there, we go to MetLife Stadium in Jersey. We'll check in on the Giants as they host the Pittsburgh Steelers. And this is the Cardinals wideout. He's going to work towards the left side.
Well, the Giants began play all the way back in 1925. And almost 100 years later, this venue was built to house their next era. MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Up next, we're keeping it in the NFC for this one. Between the Philadelphia Eagles and the New York Giants. On the visiting sideline, the Eagles and their head coach. His guys looking at a little bit of a must-win already, following an 0-2 start. Facing off with him here, that's Brian Dable, head coach of the Giants. His guys, on the other hand, have started... So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down, and they go right back to him. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Back to the well again. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. They get 6 and a first down as well.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now Darts going to the air. We've got a screen to the running back. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They'll go play action. Here's Darts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's 2nd and 21 at the 40-yard line.
Darts out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Well, hold on a sec. We've got an Eagle hurting pretty good out there, and they're going to head out to look at him. Here's the give on 3rd and short. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. 7-0 is our score. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Giants. Going to the ground again on 1st. And Nice little run there, gets him 5. Second down upcoming.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one,
and he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Giants finish off their opening drive. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Blown back, gets the handoff. Shoots away from one. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. All set now. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They give it to him again. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Now Dart. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Caught just shy of the goal line. And that's a New York touchdown. The Giants take a second quarter lead. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Buying some time right. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Well, these guys have gotten off to a hot start, Brock, in spite of these injuries that have occurred along the way.
You know what, Kate? If you and I traveled to every training camp, I think we'd hear the same thing. Next man up, next man up. These teams know it, the players know it. You hear the talk, but then you got to walk it, and this team is. I know it's early, but this is looking like a group who could be built for a playoff run as long as this list doesn't grow too much longer.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's the lone back on the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Dart from the pistol. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
As quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. He'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down. Markers are reset. Here we go, ball at the 44. Throwing on 1st down. It's Dart. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
2nd and 10.
From the gun, here's Dart. And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. So fresh set of downs after the penalty. On first down, here's Dart. Going all the way to the end zone here. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
In the end zone. It's now 2nd and 10.
Plowing up the middle. He couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. Third down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
We see this all the
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. Got any more of those as they trail by a score. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Here goes Dart to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Back to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
The 45-yard line.
On first down, they'll run. Free inside the 30. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Here at MetLife, it's the G-Men who come away with the win. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL, as they're now up to a 3-0 start.
Fall is in the air and not a moment too soon. I'm Scott Hansen, and this is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 3. Plenty of action to get to. We'll begin at MetLife Stadium. The Giants at home to take on the Philadelphia Eagles. And this is the Giants wideout. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Giants are off to a 3-0 start as they get the victory. Next up, let's go out to Glendale, Arizona, checking in on the Cardinals. They're playing host to the New Orleans Saints. And this is the Cardinals quarterback. A touchdown pass here from 23 yards out. The Cardinals get the victory in the battle of unbeatens. One more to bring you up. Let's go to Arlington. The Cowboys hosting the LA Rams. And this one, I'm not quite sure what to make of this. A scintillating run for the touchdown. The Rams have now won 2 in a row after losing the opener. They get the victory here. So that'll put a bow on this one. For all the hardworking men and women here in Orlando, Scott Hansen saying goodnight. We'll see you next week right here on EA Sports.
following presentation of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants. On the visiting sideline, a look at the Cowboys head coach. His guys coming off their first loss of the year don't want to fall to 500 here. Facing off with him here, Brian Dable, head coach of the Giants. New York to the line, 1st and 10. There's a dive up the middle. And a nice start here on 1st down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Giants pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here starts. That one's caught along the left sideline. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. On 1st and 10. Here starts. Cut out left. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Darts looking to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this 2nd quarter with the Giants in possession. Handoff now from the gun. They'll have 2nd down as they look to... And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Giants take a 13-0 lead. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Handoff now out of the gun. Breaks the tackle. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. He gets 16 yards on that play. And it's good for a New York 1st down. Dart setting in to throw here. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Complete out to the right. And he goes out a little short of the 40. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Taking a chance to the end zone. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Giants grow the lead coming out of halftime. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he... So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Give now to the running back. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Here's start now. He's going to loft one deep to the left. This is caught inside the 15. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. I should know this by now. Here at MetLife, it's the G-Men who come away with the win. Well, what began as just a good start to this season might be becoming something a little bit better, Brock. 4-0 now. There may be some serious legs to the start they're having here.
Yeah, let's not go calling them the 72 Dolphins yet, Kate. A lot of season left. But you'll hear coaches, especially in this first month of the season, call it stacking wins.
One month down, and what a month it was. I'm Scott Hansen. Here's your Week 4 edition of the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Plenty of action to get to. We'll begin at MetLife Stadium. The Giants at home to take on the Cowboys. And this is the Giants wideout. He had 2 touchdown catches a week ago. How about 2 more touchdowns in this one? The Giants are now 4-0. What a first month as they continue to roll. Meanwhile, let's check in on the Dolphins. They're playing host to the Buffalo Bills. And this is the Miami tight end. Footwork, agility, speed, power, a brilliant run for the touchdown. The Bills took care of business. They win it by 5. One more to show you real quick. It's over in Tampa, the Buccaneers hosting the LA Chargers. And this is the Bucs wideout. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. 75 yards this one goes. The catch and run for the score. The Bucs get back to 500, 2 up, 2 down as they get the victory at home. Until next week, Scott Hansen, good night from Orlando.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Atlanta, Georgia, where Freddie Falcon soars from the rafters inside the beautiful Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Atlanta Falcons. On the visitor sideline, Giants head coach Brian Daboll. These guys have been perfect to this point, 4-0 to start the year. On the other side, Falcons head coach Raheem Morris. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. Right to the air goes Dart. And incomplete to open things up. Well, CD, you see some of the injuries that have popped up for this franchise, and obviously hoping to get these guys back sooner rather than later.
Yeah, and these guys, they've been hearing the mantra next man up since the Friday night light games in high school. There's 3 simple words, but they're absolutely perfect to use, and everyone has adopted them. Next guy up, do your best.
10 yards, good for a Giant first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
A play fake, and now it's Dart. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Throwing his Dart. Now they go screen, it's complete. He showed off the athletic juke, but it didn't buy him a whole lot of real estate. 3rd and 5. Throwing his Dart. And that will be incomplete.
They are such a talented team at defending the perimeter and taking...
Right now, we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Throwing, Dart. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. To throw now, Dart. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. A great play there with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range.
Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
From the gun, Dart. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Dart. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. To throw, Dart. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here.
At the 10-yard line.
Looking to throw, Dart. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
Dart will throw it on 3rd and goal. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. He loses a full 5 yards there on the sack, and it also... third quarter action. This offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. Here's Dart. He's going to wind up and air it out. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A big play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. He's tough to contain as it is, but in man coverage with a pretty deep pass downfield, really tough to contain.
And it's so difficult because
Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants are well on their way to a 5-0 start as they extend their lead. And with his speed, both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Dart going to look to throw here. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. A great play there. 41 yards. And the Giants add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
High five! I'm Scott Hansen, and this is your Week 5 edition of the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Some big games to get to. We go to Atlanta. The Falcons at home to take on the New York Giants. And this is the Giants wideout. He's going to run a deep route, look it in, and he's gone. Mark it down as a 65-yard touchdown catch. The Giants continue to have enough. They make it 5 straight wins to start the new year. From there, we go to Indianapolis. We'll check in on the Colts as they host the Houston Texans. And it's the Texans QB. He's going to find some open space, and he is gone. 32 yards on the touchdown run. The Texans move to 4-1, looking good as they get the win here. Lastly, let's head to Buffalo. The Bills hosting the Chicago Bears. And this is the Bears quarterback. He'll connect on a 13-yard touchdown pass. The Bears have won 2 straight after 3 losses to start the year. That's a wrap. Until next time, I'm Scott Hansen. Good night from all of us at EA Sports.
It can hold over 82,000 fans, and every one of those seats is filled for this one, as our coverage of the NFL brings us to MetLife Stadium. Today, there's an NFC fighting storm between the Green Bay Packers and the New York Giants. Along the Packers sideline, there's a look at their head coach, Matt LaFleur. This guy's sitting near the bottom of the league thanks to this 1-4 start. Facing off with him here, and that's Brian Dable, head coach of the Giants. His guy's more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home.
Ready up!
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Dive play straight ahead. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to be stopped after about a 3-yard pickup on first down. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Darts out of the shotgun. Body in right side. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the
Out of the gun this time, here's Darts. He's got it in the red zone. Has some room to work. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a 6-0 lead right away. So that right there, Brock, exactly what you want to start. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
He's taken down at the 30.
Well, as we get a look at their key inactives this week, we can tell they've dealt with their fair share of injuries, but Brock still playing a lot of winning football.
They've just been able to feed off that adversity. Every time they've won with guys out, you could just feel it. It's like a boost. Just that boost of morale that we can do this. And those guys who are out, the ones recovering, well, you know they love to see it. It's pushing them to recover and get back out there so they can be a part of this run.
3rd down now. Here's Darts. That's caught for the first. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Hand off to the back. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this 2nd quarter with the Giants in possession. They have it 2nd and 4.
Bronco 80. Mustang 19. Ready up.
To throw, here's Dart. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the gun, here's Dart. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. Give him 24 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
11-yard line.
Setting him on the dime. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Dart now against the blitz. And he hauls it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a 2nd quarter lead. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here. Running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Kate.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And give him about that 15-yard line before they're able to drop him. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
10 at the 15-yard line.
They'll go play action. Here's Dart. He beams one deep right side. And he swats that deep shot away, but he better not celebrate just yet. Looks like his contact drew a flag. They may still get this yardage. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. The penalty erases an exciting turnover, makes it 1st and 10. Dart's back to throw. He's trying to go deep again. On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Dart's looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. Wow, and he's about as close to the first as you can get, partner. Down to the 31, but didn't get it. It's 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Setting up the screen. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down. From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Blown back gets the handoff. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
To the air on 3rd and long. Has it left side, Brock, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. They're going to say he brought it out of bounds, and that's good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Running it now out of the gun. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Another carry for him. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Back to the well again. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Giants close to extending their unbeaten streak to 6-0. Throwing on 1st down. It's Dart. Brings it in. And he has the New York touchdown. The Giants put up even more points in a win. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way.
The Giants come away with the win. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign.
Nothing like October football. Welcome in, everyone. This is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 6. I'm Scott Hansen. Plenty of action to get to. We'll begin at MetLife Stadium. The Giants at home to take on the Green Bay Packers. And this is the Giants wideout. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. Next up, how about a trip to Vegas, everybody? Checking in on the Raiders. They're playing host to the New Orleans Saints. And here's the home team's running back. Just get his hands on the football and let him do the rest. 56 yards, touchdown. One more to show you. Let's go to Charlotte. It's the Panthers taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And this is the Bucs quarterback. One of his 3 touchdown passes in the ballgame. He also added a rushing touchdown for good measure. The Buccaneers get back to 500. They even their mark at 3-3. And that's a wrap for this week. For all the hardworking men and women in the studio, Scott Hansen saying goodnight. We'll see you again next week right here on EA Sports.
Just a... Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, boy, what a matchup. 2 NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Dallas Cowboys. On the visitor sideline, Giants head coach Brian Dable. This guy's still unblemished to start the year, a perfect 6-0 heading into this one. His counterpart on the other side, nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. They go play action with Dart. And he finds a man on the crossing route.
And the Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now a first carry here for the running back. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. And a quick throw here, that's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
3rd and 6.
Dart from the gun on 3rd down. This one incomplete. Almost picked off by the rookie. This offense ready to head back out there as they'll take over with a little over a minute to play in this first quarter. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. To throw is Dart. And his throw is incomplete.
But Charles, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team. And look, they've got to play each game individually, right? Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game each week. To me, you got to understand you cannot win the Super Bowl in October.
3-0 after one on EA Sports. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. And they'll give them another shot here on the ground. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. To throw now, Dart. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. A great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. As his guys are able to... This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. To the air, Dart. Now he's going to step up and run. Going right side here, and that's complete. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Throwing his Dart. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Back now in Arlington. It's the Giants with the football and also the lead as we get set to start quarter number 4.
And he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one.
Throwing, Dart. Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute.
The Cowboys offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond as you take a look at the NFL.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Man, if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
These two teams met at MetLife Stadium earlier this year with the Giants winning that one. So they are gunning for the sweep here in Dallas. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Dart. He's got his target. That's complete. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And now here comes the third of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. Here's Dart. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They've got a first down in field goal range already. And they'll indeed take a knee. 2nd and 11 now. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. And they take a knee. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Play action now. Dart work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a New York first down, and the Giants are going to win the football game.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
And they're not going to get this one off in time. It'll be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
So that flag will set him back 5 yards.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll go ahead and take the knee here, and the unbeaten season will continue. Well, this ball game was close throughout. Remember, it was neck and neck at intermission, neck and neck at the end, but a great job to come in here in a tough environment, Charles, and get the victory.
Yeah, tough environment indeed. How about all the people we can hear shouting from their seats right below us, partner? They weren't real happy that their team didn't keep the home field. How about how these visitors...
Artistry on display. Hi, everyone. I'm Scott Hansen. This is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 7. Lots to get you caught up on. We'll start in Arlington. The Cowboys at home to take on the New York Giants. And this is the Giants wideout. He was wreaking havoc on the secondary all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown grabs on the afternoon. The Giants improve their mark to 7-0 as they get the win. From there, it's off to SoFi Stadium. We'll look in on the Rams as they play host to the Arizona Cardinals. And this is the running back. This might not have looked like much from the beginning, but it is turning into something. He's gone. The Cardinals improve to 6-0. They keep rolling with another victory. One more to show you real quick. We go to Houston. It's the Texans taking on the Indianapolis Colts. And it's the Texans QB, a 4-yard touchdown pass in the box score. The Texans find a way to pull this one out as they escape with the narrow win. That'll do it for us. Until next week, Scott Hansen in Orlando. Good night from all of us at EA Sports.
if there's a city that knows the proper way to smash a guitar, it is the city of rock and roll. Man, in the footsteps of rock legends of the past, another one has been shattered to pieces before kickoff here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland. Up next, it's our main event between the New York Giants and the Cleveland Browns. On the Giants sideline, there's a look at their head coach, Brian Zabel. Their 7-0 record has made them the envy of this league, but it's also put a target on their backs. Along the opposite sideline, that's the head coach of the Browns. His guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. First down. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Darts out of the shotgun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Nice pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. They'll air it out on third. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So first down from the 42. Here's the one back on the handoff. And they're going to keep moving forward, block down inside the opposing 30. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Pass is caught at the 9. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. First call here coming from the shotgun. Now Dart. He rolls to his right. That one's complete, right side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Running for the marker on second. He's out in the clear. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. One quarter away so far. The Giants in control so far. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Here's the handoff. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's Dart. Chased out to his right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. So through some pretty blatant interference, he found a way to make the catch for the first down, Brock, and they can decline that penalty.
You know what you don't find in the NFL, Kate? You don't find receivers that aren't hungry. When that ball's in the air, they want to eat, and they will fight, and they will scratch, and they will claw through contact to make sure they get their touches.
To throw, here's Dart. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete, so 2nd down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Complete beyond the marker. And into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Giants go up by 12. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Going play action with Dart. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that first down. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. There's a dive up the middle. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
And he can't get the touchdown, Brock, but plenty of yardage. He goes out down near the 10. To the line and set. Here we go, first down. In the red zone now. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. All right, here we go, second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second.
Here's start now. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Dart gonna throw again. Catch is made in close. And that's a New York touchdown. The Giants grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense... On first down, they'll run. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Darts back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Throw here, third down. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, New York.
Darts looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Here goes Dart to the air. Ooh, puts some air under this one, right side. He's got it at the 30. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
Escapes the pocket. Has it at the 7. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Giants.
Working inside the red zone. Headed out right. And the ground gain works for the touchdown. The Giants stretch their lead on the final play of the 3rd. It's a win for the visiting Giants. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here.
Two months in, and the NFL is as unpredictable as ever. Hi, everyone. Scott Hansen in Orlando. This is your weekly recap for Week 8. Plenty to get you caught up on. We start in Cleveland. The Browns at home to take on the New York Giants. And this is the Giants wideout. He was absolutely electric. This, one of 3 touchdown grabs for him in the game. The Giants just keep on rolling. They are now 8-0 as they get the win. Why don't we move on now and check in on another big mid-season matchup. And this is not exactly a thing of beauty, but it'll do the job. He only had a couple of catches in this game, but what a big one here. The Falcons get back to 500. They move to 4-4 with this victory. One more to show you. Let's go to Charlotte. It's the Panthers hosting the LA Rams. And it's the Rams quarterback, a touchdown pass from 15 yards away. The Rams up their record to 5-2 as they get the victory here. So that'll put a bow on this one. For all the hardworking men and women here in Orlando, Scott Hansen saying goodnight. We'll see you next week right here on EA Sports.
The regular season has reached its halfway point, and as the team looks ahead to the rest of the year, it's time to check in with players and set the goals that will drive them the rest of their season.
We're situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We're all set to go, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the New York Giants. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gauton. And, Charles, you take a look at this Giants ball club. They're halfway home, looking good at a perfect 8-0.
And not much to complain about so far, is there? I'd have to say they're the best team in the NFL through the first half of the year.
But meanwhile, for the visiting Commanders, nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. Throwing right away is Dart. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that. And by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score.
That's caught at the 25. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21.
At the 21-yard line.
Now the first carry here for the running back. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Taken down at the
2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and
To the air, Dart. And he's got his man on the out route. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Giants are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
First down and goal to go.
To throw now, Dart. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Giants are on the board first here this afternoon. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offense?
The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
At the 41. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Play action. Now Dart. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Dart from the gun on 3rd down. That is caught. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
First down.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready to roll for the second quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry to the 27-yard line.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep a defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Going to throw right side here, complete. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. Here's Dart. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Now Dart. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And that will force a turnover on downs. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, 2nd down.
The 40-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and
Dart.
8.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks.
Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this 3rd quarter. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. And now they'll shift things around. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. The Giants on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 11. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Critical. Late stages of the game here in the fourth quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. To throw is Dart. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. To throw, Dart. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Touchdown, Giants. A big play there. 53 yards. And the Giants answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. Might be seeing that. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to go up top again. Oh, and that is incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. A handoff as they run the counter play. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. He's got his target. That's complete. Now the Commanders going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. Here's Dart. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. Here's 2nd and goal. Throwing, Dart. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? And, you know, 1 by land, 2 by sea.
It's a win here for the Giants, and it was thanks in large part to the play of the man who's been doing this for a while, their veteran quarterback.
Yeah, he was just on target all afternoon with 3 touchdown passes. They couldn't find a way to stop him, and ultimately, he guided them to victory.
So for the Giants, the train just keeps rolling.
Halfway home. Hi everyone, Scott Hansen here, and this is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for week number 9. Plenty of action to get to. We'll begin at MetLife Stadium. The Giants at home to take on the Washington Commanders. And this is the Giants wideout. He's in the middle of quite a run. Had 3 touchdown catches last week, had 2 more TD grabs in this one. The Giants remain undefeated. They are now 9-0 with yet another victory. From there, how about we head out to Buffalo? Let's check in on the Bills as they host the Cleveland Browns. And here is the running back. He's got the rock, he's got some room, he's got speed. 39 yards for the touchdown. Lastly, let's go to Nashville. It's the Titans hosting the Minnesota Vikings. And it's the Vikings quarterback on target with that one. He had 3 touchdown passes on the afternoon. The Vikings get their 6th victory as this win moves them to 6-2 on the season. So that'll do it for us and for the first half of the NFL's regular season. It's going fast. Until next week, Scott Hansen saying goodnight from Orlando.
We welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, boy, what a matchup. 2 NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the New York Giants. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. His guys, they should come in rested and ready off that midseason bye. On the other side, Giants head coach Brian Daboll. His guys ready to show out in front of them. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 9 now from the 21. Working out of the gun is Dart. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
And 9 yards to go.
Throwing is Dart. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now a handoff looking right. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. This is 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Looking to throw, Dart. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Coming into the week, he's the NFL's leader in receiving yards. There's his first catch, and it's good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now a handoff running through the middle. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. Here now, 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They go play action with Dart. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and
from the gun, here's Dart. He'll try and do this himself. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Dart going to look to throw here.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Giants get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They are, for the moment, the best team in football, 9-0 entering play here. And, Charles, I don't know if we'd call them a surprise 9-0, but the way that they have been winning definitely opened up a lot of eyes around the NFL.
Well, what we've seen from them so far this season, you can't stop them on offense, you can't score on them on defense. So to me, if you're going to play against them, you have to bring your best game and hope they throw a clunker in that day to give yourself a chance.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 43. Throwing his dart. For the left side, it's complete. Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Back to throw here. Oh, it's a screen pass. It's complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 2nd and 5 from the 8.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
On play action, here's Dart. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Just a gain of a couple there. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Throwing again is Dart. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front gets.
And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Giants take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money, in the high traffic area.
Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as...
And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. It's a big-time play there for the G-men. 53 yards. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. 3rd quarter from MetLife Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Let's go. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Let's go. 70 range.
They'll go. Here's Dart. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
First down and goal to go.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends.
Let's go now. Go.
They'll look to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. A great play there. There to make the grab. And the Giants take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. That seemed pretty... Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. To the air, Dart. He'll try and do this himself. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Hands it off out of the gun. Escapes the defender. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's the Giants with the football and also the lead as we get set to start quarter number 4. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. 72 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7 reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. A great effort there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants add on to their lead. Oh, it's a win here for the Giants. And it was thanks in large part to the play of the man who's been doing this for a while, their veteran quarterback.
Yeah, sometimes you just have those games where everything's clicking, and this was one of those days. He wound up with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. He was large and in charge all day long.
So for the Giants, they keep...
Football weather has arrived and things are getting interesting. I'm Scott Hanson. Here's your Week 10 edition of the Weekly Recap. Plenty of action to get to. We'll begin at MetLife Stadium. The Giants at home to take on the 49ers. And it's Jackson Dart. He had it going. This, one of his 4 touchdown passes on the day. From there, it's off to SoFi Stadium. We're looking on the Rams as they host the New York Jets. And here's the Jets wideout. This'll wind up a touchdown. The Jets move to 7-2 as they get the win here. Lastly, let's go out to the desert, Glendale, Arizona. The Cardinals hosting the Seattle Seahawks. And here's the Seahawks running back. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. The Seahawks win their 2nd straight as they get the victory here. Until next week, Scott Hanson, good night from Orlando.
Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Up next, let's keep it in the NFC for this game between the New York Giants and the Philadelphia Eagles. On the Giants sideline, there's a look at their head coach, Brian Dable. These guys seeing just how long they can keep this undefeated season going. Across the field, the head coach of the Eagles. These guys are ready as they always are to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. Dart's coming out throwing. They're taking a shot on this first play. He's got it inside the 25. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17. It began at the 30 and has now jumped to 1st and 10 all the way down inside the red zone. From the red zone now. To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on 1st down, Brock, but don't come away with any points just yet. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Dart. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Drive has kind of seemed destined for the end zone, partner. First of a few chances now to reach it. Dart gonna throw again. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. So the incompletion on 1st. Here is 2nd and goal. He gets it headed right. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal. Couldn't get it the last 2 snaps. Another shot at 6 here on 3rd and goal. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. And I'm just going to... New York to the line. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Going to the ground again on 1st. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
13 yards. 1st down, Giants.
They give it to him again. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Darts out of the shotgun. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this 2nd quarter with the Giants in possession. They'll start out with 3rd and maybe a couple inches at most. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it's good for a New York 1st down. Darts looking to throw. That's caught at the 4! And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And they will score. Touchdown, New York. The Giants make it a 9-point advantage. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Take him down at the 19-yard line.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Now here he goes on the boot. Flushed out of the pocket. Completed to his running back. And he's going to have this a step or two shy of the first down, it looks like. He stopped at the 25-yard line. Third and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants push their lead further to start the half. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Plowing up the middle. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. 3rd and short.
That's a short gain of 1. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
First down. A gain of 1 yard.
Now darts going in the air. Has it downfield, working the left. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
That's another Giants first down. It's a gain of 25 yards. First down.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
A loss of
The rookie out of Alabama, they're on the tackle.
at the 12-yard line.
It's a win for the visiting Giants. And yet another challenger is vanquished as they continue to carry this undefeated season in November.
The playoff race is taking shape. I'm Scott Hansen. You're tuned in to the EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 11. Lots to get to. We'll start in Philadelphia. The Eagles at home to take on the New York Giants. And this is the Giants wideout. A deep shot downfield, and he's right there to look it in, and they're not gonna get him. 75 yards this one goes. The catch and run for the score. The Giants just will not lose. The perfect season is still alive. They get another win. Up next, another intriguing matchup. And this is the Colts quarterback. A great throw here. Back right corner of the end zone. Touchdown. The Colts get the victory here in a battle of two teams with Super Bowl aspirations. Lastly, let's go down to the Big Easy. The New Orleans Saints taking on the Atlanta Falcons. And here's the Falcons wideout. This is going to end up a touchdown. The Falcons run their winning streak to 5 straight as they get another W. That's a wrap. Until next time, I'm Scott Hansen. Good night from all of us at EA Sports. 2/3 of the season has come and gone. I'm Scott Hanson, and your weekly recap for week number 12 is up now. Lots to get you caught up on. We'll start in Arlington. The Cowboys at home to take on the Cleveland Browns. And it's the Browns QB, 12 yards on the touchdown. The Browns up their mark to 7-4 with this win. Next up, let's go out to Glendale, Arizona, checking in on the Cardinals as they play host to the LA Rams. And this is the running back for the home team. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. The Cardinals get their 9th win of the season as they get the victory here. One last one to show you, and it's in Detroit. It's the Lions taking on the Indianapolis Colts. And this is the Colts wideout. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. 77 yards for the touchdown. The Colts win their 4th straight as they get the victory here. And that's a wrap for this week. For all the hardworking men and women in the studio, Scott Hanson saying goodnight. We'll see you again next week right here on EA Sports.
Pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Houston Texans. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Texan ball club entering play here. They've been in a great group. Winners of 7 of their last 10 on the year. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. Throwing, dart. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And got his man, complete. A big play there for the Giants. 49 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 41. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And a nice stiff arm. It opens room to run. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A great play there with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Looking to throw, dart. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Giants, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Out of the gun. Here's Dart. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll make it 2nd down. To throw, Dart. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is caught inside the 5. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A big play there. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be in. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. There they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Giants, first down. A gain of 15. First down, Giants.
To throw is Dart. Got his man complete over the middle. It's low. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 43. Here's a give up the middle. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. He's going to air one out. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants add 6 to their lead. Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. A real chance for them to salt this game away after that turnover on downs, holding a 2-score lead in the 4th quarter. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, 2nd down. Here's a 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. 87 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. Breaks the tackle, now Allen. Now the Texans have burned the 1st of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
First down, Giants.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. That's going to be their 2nd. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning. And we'll be back. Looking left side, and it's complete. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A great play there. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Giants add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to... Victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the 2nd half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a 2nd half. The adjustment.
Separation Sunday. I'm Scott Hansen. You're tuned in to the EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 13. Plenty to get you caught up on. We begin in the Lone Star State. The Texans at home to take on the New York Giants. And this is the Giants wideout. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Giants get to win number 12 as they're thinking playoffs and potentially home field. From there, let's get you to another interesting matchup. And this is the running back. The team got into the red zone, he gets into the end zone. A 10-yard touchdown run. The Cowboys come away with the victory as they get back to 500, standing 6-6. Lastly, got one more to show you here. And it's the Cincinnati tight end. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Bengals find a way to pull this one out as they escape with the narrow win. That'll do it for us. Until next week, Scott Hansen in Orlando, good night from all of us at EA Sports.
Well, the Giants began play all the way back in 1925. And almost 100 years later, this venue was built to house their next era. MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Baltimore Ravens and the New York Giants. On the Ravens sideline, look at their head coach. These guys looking forward to that draft, not the playoffs, just 3 wins this season. Facing off with him here, Brian Dable, head coach of the Giants. His guys already division champs, but still seeding to play. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Sending him on the dive. And he's halted after about a 6-yard pickup. A stop made at the 36. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On play action with Dart. Bails out of the pocket quick. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Hand off to the back. Running in the red zone. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Giants, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. Buying some time right. And got his man. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a...
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. Throwing on 3rd. Here's Dart. Offense. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Ravens take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame.
We see quarterbacks in this league love targeting their slot guys so often. They get plenty of chances defensively to take one the other way. Nice to see him come through with that one. And what a great read to get in position for that pick.
Now we'll get set to see the Baltimore offense for the second time. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get...
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up...
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Trying for the deep ball. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Dark from the pistol. He rolls to his right. He's loaded another one up. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Still at the 30 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. Blown back, it's the handoff. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
The line of scrimmage. A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
3rd and long for him here. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Looking for his... Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Dumped off to his running back. Gets up the edge to the 35. Down the sideline inside the 40. He will go! Touchdown, New York! The Giants take a 4th quarter lead. Now a give running right. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
And he's brought down after a short gain. And it's a nickel set for the Ravens. 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Looking to throw. Hits his running back. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts.
At the 34-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down. It's Dart. Connects on the crosser. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Dive play straight ahead. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Now Dart. That's incomplete left side. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly throwing...
Giants come away with the win. And it's harder and harder not to mention, Brock, the possibility of an undefeated season as they add another to their total here in the penultimate month of the campaign.
Who's ready for some December football? Hi everyone, Scott Hansen here, and this is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 14. Plenty of action to get to. We'll begin at MetLife Stadium. The Giants at home to take on the Baltimore Ravens. And this is the home team running back. Grabs it out in the left flat, and then look at him go. And that is a 91-yard catch and run for the touchdown. From there, it's off to SoFi Stadium. We'll look in on the Rams as they play host to the Atlanta Falcons. And here is the running back. He'll take it all the way, 26 yards, it's a touchdown. The Rams come away with an 8-point victory. One more to bring you now. Let's go to Vegas, shall we? The Raiders hosting the Cincinnati Bengals. And here's the Bengals wideout. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. This will be a 70-yard touchdown catch. The Bengals come away with the victory, and that's now 4 in a row. So that'll put a bow on this one. For all the hardworking men and women here in Orlando, Scott Hansen saying goodnight. We'll see you next week right here on EA Sports.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. And now, please welcome your Detroit Lions.
On the Giants sideline, there's a look at their head coach, Brian Dable. His guys seeing just how long they can keep this undefeated season going. Running the show across the field, that's the head coach of the Lions. His guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. Right up the gut. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Back to the well again. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. Third down. Here he goes. Third and long. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that... Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second.
From the gun, here's Dart. Looking slant route, complete. And this is going to get him right up near that first down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, third down. So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We're back to Ford Field right after this. The handoff on 3rd and short. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
That's completed right side. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. They're going play action. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and then he's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down. Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26. Darts out of the shotgun. Completed to his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. Dart gonna throw again. On the move, headed right. Complete beyond the bunker. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal.
First and goal, New York.
They'll try and punch it in. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Giants get the game's first points here in the 2nd. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. There's a dive up the middle. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Dart setting in the throw here. We've got a screen to the running back. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Here goes Dart to the air. Short pass brought in. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Lucky that didn't end as an intercept. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. He tosses right to the short side. Now this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Gave away a couple on the 1st down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Here's Dart now. Dump off caught by his back. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? He put some air under it deep down the left. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Another carry for him. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Giants with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. Offense to the line, 2nd down. To throw, here's Dart. This is a heater going deep. That's grabbed inside the 30. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Giants could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. It's a win for the visiting Giants. And it's harder and harder not to mention, Brock, the possibility of an undefeated season as they add another to their total here in the penultimate month of the campaign.
The temperatures are dropping, but the intrigue is heating up. Hi, everyone. Scott Hansen here, and this is your weekly recap for Week 15. Plenty to get you caught up on. Let's start in Detroit. The Lions at home to take on the New York Giants. And this is the running back for the visitors. He'll power it in from 1 yard out. The Giants just keep on winning. They pick up their 14th victory on the year. Got another one to get to right now. How about Gang Green? The Jets, they're playing host to the Buffalo Bills. And this is the running back. A scintillating run for the touchdown. The Bills come away with a victory. They win by 6. Lastly, let's go out to the desert, Glendale, Arizona. The Cardinals taking on the Atlanta Falcons. And here's the Falcons wideout. He was wreaking havoc on the secondary all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown grabs on the afternoon. The Falcons tough it out to get the win in a game that could serve as a preview of the NFC title game. Until next week, Scott Hansen, good night from Orlando.
It can hold over 82,000 fans, and every one of those seats is filled for this one, as our coverage of the NFL brings us to MetLife Stadium. Today, we see who's better in the NFC, between the Chicago Bears and the New York Giants. On one sideline, the head coach of the Bears. His side has won 2 in a row. Facing off with him here, and that's Brian Dable, head coach of the Giants. His guys already division champs, but still seeding to play for. Darts coming out throwing. Completed over the middle. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And the snow hampering their ground game here as he slowed up just a yard on that run. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Going play action with Darts. Headed out right. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Gain of 26 yards there. And it's good for a New York first down. Darts back to throw. Somebody there, and he knocks it away. Couldn't connect for it all on that first down, so back to the drawing board they go for 2nd. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Yeah, this group likes to be aggressive. An early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting.
And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early and put a fear of God into this defense.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Into traffic. Complete. And he stopped almost immediately after that catch. He's down at the 30. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
At the 31-yard line.
Darts looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. Has a hole left. Room to run. He does it! Touchdown, New York! The Giants get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Trying the handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 18-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Dart. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, Shaq.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he comes through big here. 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
39-yard line. It's a game.
We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's the Giants with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Setting him on the dive. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. 1st down. Dropping back to throw. And this one is launched downfield. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Back to throw. Forced out to his right. He can run it. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing he woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
And ooh, this one does not have... Charges through the snow for a gain of 4. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's got 4 on the run. And that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They give it to him again. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This Giants come away with the win. And it's harder and harder not to mention, Brock, the possibility of an undefeated season as they add another to their total here in the penultimate month of the campaign.
The finish line is in sight. Hi everyone, Scott Hansen here, and this is your weekly recap for Week 16. Plenty of action to get to. We'll begin at MetLife Stadium. The Giants at home to take on the Chicago Bears. And this is the Giants wideout. He's going to look this one in, and they're not gonna catch him. 69 yards for the touchdown catch. Next up, how about a trip to Vegas, everybody? Checking in on the Raiders as they play host to the Atlanta Falcons. And it's the Raiders quarterback. It's a touchdown pass from 3 yards out. The Raiders get the victory here in a battle of two teams who could end up seeing each other again in February. One more for you. Let's go to Cincinnati. The Bengals taking on the Jets. And here's the Bengals wideout. He's going to find an opening, and he's off to the races. He'll take it all the way to the end zone. What a play for the score. The Bengals keep it rolling. They get their 6th straight victory here. So that'll do it for us as we look forward to what should be a fantastic final 2 weeks of the regular season. I'm Scott Hansen. Happy holidays from all of us at EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Midwest. The echoes of the Gallahorn and the Skol chant reverberate inside U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New York Giants and the Minnesota Vikings. On the visitor's sideline, Giants head coach Brian Daboll. His guys looking to finish out strong. 2 wins away from a perfect regular season. Across from him, his counterpart from the Vikings. His team already has the X by their name. They have clinched the division. On the play fake, here's Dart. Now he'll air one out. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. The second down throw is incomplete.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. He's going to air this one out. That's caught! And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, New York. He's been unstoppable all year. That's his 27th touchdown of the season. On 1st and 10, here is Dart. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Dart trying to hurry his guys to the line. He'll drop to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the Vikings.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. They're trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
To the air again goes Dart. That is brought in at the 10. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15.
There's no doubting the fact, Mike, they've made a clear point in saying we need to get this guy the ball as often as possible. And so far, they've had great success when they have gotten him the ball. I think defensively at some point, you've got to find a way to get this duo out of this rhythm or they're going to be in for a long game.
And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete. They're trying to keep the drive rolling, facing 3rd and 6. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, New York. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. This great season throwing the ball continues. That last TD pass, number 40 on the year. Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter, and they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And the Giants, 1st down. A gain of 12. And the Giants, 1st down.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop them right at the line of scrimmage.
Down behind the line of scrimmage.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 41-yard line.
Out of the shotgun. It's Dart. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Out of the gun, 3rd down. It's Dart. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. He's going to take a shot down the field. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down. Dart. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now Dart. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. 23 yards on that pass play. That's good for a Giants 1st down. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. On play action, it is Dart. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, New York. That is his 3rd. Here's Dart on 1st and 10. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line. Here's
Dart. Exiting the pocket right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be forced out of bounds.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Gotta make something happen, so they'll press the tempo a bit. Off the bootleg, here is Dart. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. He'll look to throw. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Result of the play is a turnover.
The Vikings offense and their running back set to go once more. And we show you the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns. As you can see, the drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Dart. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On 1st down, Dart going up top. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. And even 50 yards. Looking to throw. It's Dart. This is caught at the 2. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
Viking 18. Buffalo 18.
Dart gonna throw it again. That one, take it in. Touchdown, Giants. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. So a win here for the Vikings. This one went down to the wire. But they're able to persevere. They're going to walk out of here with a well-deserved victory.
It's the most wonderful time of the year. Hi, everyone. Scott Hansen here, and this is your weekly recap for Week 17. We start with a good matchup in the NFC. And this one, I'm not quite sure what to make of this. This, a big play late in the ballgame. The Vikings win their 3rd straight game as they get the victory today. From there, why don't we go to Cleveland? Let's check in on the Browns as they play host to the Atlanta Falcons. And here's the Falcons wideout. It's fired deep downfield. He's right there to secure it. 80 yards on the catch and run for the touchdown. The Falcons had to work for it, but they win it by a field goal. Lastly, let's get down to Miami, the Dolphins hosting the LA Rams. And it's the Rams quarterback. He gets this one complete, 6-yard touchdown pass. The Rams win their 4th straight as they get the victory here. So that'll do it. 1 week remains in the regular season. Can't wait till next weekend. Until then, Scott Hansen saying goodnight from all of us at EA Sports. Hi everyone, Scott Hansen with you, and this is the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Some big games to get to. We start in Buffalo. The Bills at home to take on the Cleveland Browns. And this is the Bills quarterback. One of 3 touchdown passes in the ballgame. He also tacked on 2 rushing touchdowns. The Bills are moving on. The number 3 seed takes care of business in front of their home fans. From there, it's down to the Big Easy in New Orleans. We'll check in on the Saints as they play host to the Atlanta Falcons. And here is the running back. He's going to deliver in the red zone to the end zone, 12-yard touchdown run. The Saints will live to fight another week. They're moving on to the divisional round. Lastly, let's squeeze in one more. And it's the Rams quarterback leading the charge. This one of his 4 touchdown tosses on the night. The Rams prove they're a force to be reckoned with. The number 5 seed advances with a road win. One round is complete. We're down to 8 teams remaining with a chance to lift the Vince Lombardi Trophy. I'm Scott Hansen. We'll see you next week in the divisional round.
across the Hudson from downtown Manhattan, we welcome you inside MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. Receiving the capper to this divisional round. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the New York Giants on Sunday Night Prime Time. On the Rams sideline is Sean McVay. These guys got it done in the 4-5 game last week. They face another tough one on the road here. On the other side is Giants head coach Brian Daboll. Throwing to start. Here's Dart. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Giants. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Gain on the play. Brings up second.
On second down, Dart. Finding space at the 40. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
First down.
Here's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Throwing. Dart. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. 3rd and long, and Dart is going to throw. And that is incomplete. On 1st and 10, here is Dart. Fires left sideline. That is complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. To the air on 2nd down. Dart. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flag. A play fake, now Dart going for it all. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
3rd and 8.
Out of the shotgun, it's Dart. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there. They'll begin here on the ground. Not much happening there, just a short gain. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8. Throwing is Dart. That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete. Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down. That one too far out in front. This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
A clutch throw here to keep their chances alive. Tie ball game as they approach midfield now. They've got to keep an eye on the clock. They've got to find a way to get this ball into field goal range, stop the clock, and see if your kicker could be a hero.
They'll go play action here with Dart. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go.
Dart. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock is stopped, 55 seconds remaining here in the game. To the air once more is Dart. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run here. And the Giants are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. Clock is stopped, 47 seconds left here in the 4th. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4. The Rams use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. Big play. 3rd and goal coming up.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Go! Cougar 19!
And now the timeout will be called, so they are in field goal range with 3 seconds left. So it's a win for the Men in Blue. The Giants get it done. They are moving on. As the number 1 seed, the victory means they locked out another home date next weekend as they look to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico.
Hi everyone, Scott Hansen with you, and this is the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Plenty of action to get to. We'll begin at MetLife Stadium. The Giants at home to take on the Los Angeles Rams. And this is the Giants wideout. He's going to look at the catch and then look upfield and watch this. This will be a 70-yard touchdown catch. The Giants use that bye week to their advantage. They'll get another home game next week in their quest for the Super Bowl. From there, how about we head out to Buffalo? Let's check in on the Bills as they host the Houston Texans. And this is the visitors' running back. He's looking for an opening, gonna find it, a 17-yard touchdown on the ground. The Texans pull off yet another upset. They are now just 1 win away from the Super Bowl. Lastly, we go to Indianapolis. It's the Colts taking on the Jets. And this is the Colts quarterback. He'll look to the end zone and find his man 33 yards on the touchdown pass. The Colts are moving on. They'll play again next week for the AFC title. That's a wrap. Until next time, I'm Scott Hansen. Good night from all of us at EA Sports.
Greetings from just across the New York-New Jersey border in New Jersey at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Coming up, a terrific matchup to decide who represents the NFC in the Super Bowl. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the New York Giants. On the visitors' sideline, there you see the head coach of the Cardinals. This guy's come in feeling good in what's been a formful playoffs so far. On the other side, it's Giants head coach Bryant. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Here's a first carry for their running back. Brought down at the 21, a gain of 1. We'll give you a look at the key inactives for tonight's ball game. Interesting to see how much of an impact their absence will have on this one. From the 21, here's 2nd and 9. Now, Dart. This one complete right side. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. Pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down. Right back to him on first down. He's taken down to just shy of midfield. A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. He'll stay on the ground, and he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Midfield to the 49-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Here's Dart. Out to his right. He's going to let this one go deep. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. Well, so often that running back is the best. Drive will start on the ground. And this will be a Giants first down. He'll get this up past the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. To throw is Dart. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Dart going to throw here on 2nd down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Throwing again, Dart. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. They've got it at the 8. First down and goal. Here's a run. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. He's going to look for the home run ball.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic, don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here, the defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
3rd and 10.
It's 3rd and 10.
Looking to throw. It's Dart. A gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Giants.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
A run now on 2nd down, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. 3rd and long.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. A ball deep for the end zone. That one broken up in the end zone, and it's incomplete. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now a handoff, running right. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll stick with him again. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 44-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. 3rd down, 3 to go.
It's now 3rd down and 3.
Throwing, Dart. That's caught, left side, it's complete. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On play action, it is Dart. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. The defense still arguing about that pass interference call, but their focus needs to be a stop. They face 1st and goal. To the 5-yard line. The defense uses its 2nd timeout here, and don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. On 2nd down, Dart. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Giants.
That was just too easy, Mike. It's just straight man coverage, great route by the receiver on the slant. You just can't give up an inside release.
So it's a win for the Men in Blue. The Giants get it done. As their fans will celebrate, they claim the George Halas Trophy, champions of the NFC. Next stop, the Super Bowl.
Hi everyone, Scott Hansen with you, and this is the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Plenty of action to get to. We'll begin at MetLife Stadium. The Giants at home to take on the Arizona Cardinals. And this is the Giants running back. He's open on the right sideline and pulls this one in. 49 yards for the touchdown. The Giants keep it rolling. The number 1 seed is off to the Super Bowl, where they will be the favorites to hoist the Vince Lombardi Trophy. From there, we go to Indianapolis. We'll check in on the Colts as they host the Houston Texans. And this is the Colts running back. He'll find an opening and take it in, a 6-yard rushing touchdown. The Colts get it done. Congratulations to them. The number 1 seed in the regular season, they roll on to the AFC title.
Welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
It has been a season full of twists and turns, and it all reaches a crescendo here tonight as EA Sports so proud to welcome you to the marquee event of the NFL calendar, Super Bowl Sunday. Tonight, it is all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Indianapolis Colts. Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. Right to the air goes Dart. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's second down.
At the 37-yard line.
Off the bootleg, it's Dart. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's brought down. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, Charles, you think about their impressive record, and then you look on the screen and see some of these injuries. That makes what they've done all that more impressive.
And when one of their starters or one of their key guys can't play, they miss him, but they just say, get well. We'll hold the fort until you get back, and the next person steps up into that void. This team has done a nice job all year long. No excuses, just performance.
Now Dart. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. 2nd and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down.
Dart from the gun on 3rd down.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another 1st down at the Colts' 12-yard line. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
Throwing his Dart.
Now they go screen. It's complete. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. From the 6 now on 2nd and 3.
At the 6-yard line.
Throwing his Dart. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Now a timeout called for by the defense.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. And this may be a big early turning point in this Super Bowl. They're going to go for it on 4th down here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Giants are on the board first here. With a little over 2 minutes to play in the 2nd quarter, the offense gets ready to take over.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. Room here to run. He may go. Touchdown, Giants. A big play there. 70 yards. And the Giants have Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. 3rd and 19. From the gun, here's Dart. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Looking to throw, Dart. He finds his man, complete. That's low. From the 46, here's 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd.
Out of the gun, here's Dart. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, a throw for Dart. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will have a Giants first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now throwing again, here's Dart. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. 3rd quarter of the biggest spectacle in sport, the Super Bowl. Thanks for joining us, everybody. 2nd and 10. He's into space past the 25. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. To throw is Dart. A quick throw there is incomplete. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. Dart going to look to throw here. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. 3rd and goal, a big play in this Super Bowl. They'll try to throw for it with Dart. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. We are in the 4th and final quarter as the offense will have the football starting this drive 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Hang on a second here, because on that last play, it appears one of the Giants shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession? Throwing, Dart. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. From
down. And the Giants are feeling good as they extend. So it's a win here for the Giants, and it was thanks in large part to the play of the man who's been doing this for a while, their veteran quarterback.
Yeah, he really had his A game tonight. He threw a couple of touchdown passes, and he was instrumental in earning this victory.
Commissioner Roger Goodell set to present the Lombardi Trophy to the New York Giants. On top of the world, they are your Super Bowl champions. So that'll do it for another remarkable season of the NFL on EA.
Hi everyone, Scott Hansen with you, and this is the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Plenty of action to get to. We'll begin at MetLife Stadium. The Giants at home to take on the Indianapolis Colts. And this is the running back. He's going to get the carry here, and look at him go. The Giants get it done. Congratulations to them. They are your Super Bowl champions.